Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the small forward tier list for the 2022 season. I don't know why there are two Kevin Durants here. Let's just put one of them in the shadow realm for now. While we're on the topic of Kevin Durant, we'll put him up here. You know, he's solid. He's Kevin Durant. You can't really go wrong with him. I know they got swept in the playoffs, but they needed a team, you know. OG. A solid basketball player, to be sure. Is that Trevor Ariza? Absolutely not. We're putting you here. Actually, no, you'll join Kevin Durant. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I do know who you are. D tier. Harrison Barnes, my buddy, my friend. I like Harrison Barnes. I think he's solid at what he does as a basketball player. Scotty Barnes. You know, I consider this guy a power forward. So maybe we wait to rank him. I'll put him down here for now. Will Barton. Again. I'll allow it. D tier. Sadiq Bey. D tier. He plays for the Pistons. Bojan Bogdanovic. He plays basketball. Mikal Bridges. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Great defender. Can shoot the three. Can do a little bit off the dribble, but not that much. He's a very low maintenance player. Miles Bridges. For legal purposes, you will be in the shadow realm. And I have to now bump these two up. Is that Alec Burks? We are not ranking Alec Burks. Jimmy Butler. Excellent basketball player. Excellent basketball player. Had a great playoffs, other than, you know, the last play. But it is what it is. A tier for Jimmy Butler. Pat Connaughton. I don't know. D tier. He's not on the level of these guys, but he could help a team out. DeMar DeRozan. Excellent season last season. I think he played really well. In the regular season, that is. The playoffs, there wasn't too much going on. But nonetheless, he is an A tier for sure. Lou Dort. C tier. Anthony Edwards. Didn't we already it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. C tier for Anthony Edwards. Why is he so much smaller? You guys seeing that? That's crazy. He's a big guy. I don't know why they have him so small. Moving on to Paul George. I think Paul George is still underrated, and I know he didn't play a lot last season. But I'm predicting he's up here with these guys. I'm predicting he's an A tier. Or Kevin Durant might have to go up, but I'm predicting a very good performance from him. Eric Gordon. He plays for the Rockets, and for that reason alone, he gets F tier. All loved Eric Gordon. Danny Green. An old man, you know, not as good as he used to be, but he can still help a team out, you know. D tier. Gordon Hayward. It all depends on whether he's healthy, let's be honest. When he's healthy, he's solid. So assuming he's healthy, we'll put him, I don't know, here. Is that Justin Holiday of the famous Holiday Brothers trio? DeAndre Hunter. A solid basketball player. He plays basketball. He does his thing. We're going to put him at the bottom of C tier. This can't be right. Didn't Andre Iguodala retire 5 years ago? I could be wrong. I don't know, man. He's probably in the same boat as Danny Green. Maybe. Joe Ingles. Now, he got injured and then he got traded. I forget where he got traded to, but the Jazz said, you know what? You're injured. You're of no use to us. Let's just give away our entire team for picks. So we're going to put Joe Ingles at the bottom of C tier as well. Because when he's healthy, he's a very impactful player. And he's Australian. Brandon Ingram. Excellent basketball player. It's hard for me to not put him in A, but there's no one in B tier, and someone's got to do it. Next, we have LeBron James. It turns out that I made a mistake in my last video where I said Malik Monk was probably the best Laker, and then I did a bit more research and realized that LeBron James was actually on the Lakers. You know, I thought he was still on the Heat, but LeBron's going to go at the top of A tier for now. I mean, he's LeBron. He almost led the league in points per game at the age of 47, and that's impressive. Next, we have Cameron Johnson. Arguably a power forward, but he's here, so we're going to sit him somewhere. Bottom of C tier. Keldon Johnson. The only hope that the Spurs have. C tier. Kawhi Leonard. Now, when this guy comes back, the league better watch out, because he is one of the best. When he's healthy and playing, you do not want to face this man. This man is a menace to society. Is that Doug McDermott? Wow. E tier. Next up, Chris Middleton. An excellent player, an excellent Batman to Giannis's Robin, according to Kendrick Perkins. So I'm thinking lower B tier. I think these two are on different tiers, if I'm being honest with you, but we'll sort that out. Isaac Okoro. He can play defense. He can't do much else. D tier. Kelly Oubre. Now, unfortunately for him, I'm ranking his basketball skills. So he's gonna end up somewhere here in C tier, when he could be much higher, you know, if we were ranking his overall being. Michael Porter Jr. When healthy, he's up here. He's up here in high C tier. Otto Porter, Wilt Chamberlain's grandson. Absolutely. I mean, come on, guys. It's Wilt Chamberlain's blood. Is that Norman Powell? Norman Powell, you know, a solid basketball player. A lot of these guys go in C tier, and that's not an insult. I have to keep expressing that. It means you probably want these guys on your team. Next up, we have Cam Reddish. I don't think he played a lot last season. We're going to put him in F tier. Just to keep Eric Gordon company. I know he gets lonely sometimes. Duncan Robinson again. No, absolutely not. Terence Ross. Oh my, this guy. I like this guy a lot, let me tell you. Despite how much I like him, that's only going to get him to the bottom of C tier. Jayson Tatum. About time we got to this guy. Yeah, no, he's up here for sure. I mean, when you think of the top small forwards in the league, you think of these guys, right? Next, we have Garrett Temple. Oh my God! Franz Wagner. We're gonna put this man where he belongs. And not rank him. No, I'm sorry. Magic fans, I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to all Magic fans. It's not you. It's your team. We're gonna put him in C tier. Next up, we have T.J. Warren. Now, T.J. Warren hasn't played for a while. He's got injury problems. But when he does play, you know, he's pretty solid. Top of C tier. Andrew Wiggins. Certified baller. Right next to Will Chamberlain's grandson. Scotty Barnes is a power forward and will not be ranked. Soldier boy, I win it. Why me crack it? Why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy? That Superman. That